Endless wild meadows, a gentle breeze rustling the grass, and a tiny house. When you're tossing and turning in bed, unable to sleep, why not join Dragon to watch a stress-relieving episode of Wilderness Building? I bet you've got your left foot over your right now, and your phone battery is sitting right around 35%. If I guessed right, drop 2 squawks in the comments. If I guessed wrong, all you gorgeous folks can just pretend I did. Now, get yourself into a comfy sleeping position, and let's dive right into today's cozy little story. The leaf-strewn secret dam still carries a damp chill, and Handsome is sweeping this prime spot with a shovel. He's planning right here in the forest to build a one-of-a-kind haven. Time is tight and the job is heavy. Handsome immediately starts digging the dirt. Wind sweeps through layers of broad leaves and pine needles. Blended with melodious bird song, it becomes the wildest, liveliest symphony. The muffled thud of the shovel cutting into soil, mixed with the rustle of branches and leaves. A damp earthy scent spreads with every movement. Fine beads of sweat quickly break out on Handsome's brow, but he pays them no mind, solely focused on piling shovelful after shovelful of humus-rich yellow dirt off to the side. Before long, the basic outline starts to show. Then he uses his shovel to carve a clear shallow mark at the pit's base, followed by clearing out the excess mud. Hard view. Soon a deep dirt pit comes into view. With skills like this, he's definitely a pro at digging yams to survive a perilous night in the jungle. He still needs to build a fireplace. Watch him drive his pickaxe hard into the hard red clay. Once the basic shape is dug out, he just needs to shovel away the loose dirt. And he can find some stones to build the smoke vent. Just add 2 support pillars to let the stones rest securely on top. And adding wild concrete not only makes it look better, but also boosts the fireplace's smoke exhaust performance. Once it's done, Handsome takes a quick glance at it and starts hunting for firewood to test the flame. Dry twigs crackle inside the firebox. Orange flames lick at the stones. From now on, this new home will never fear the bitter cold. What do you guys think of this fireplace? With a warm fireplace ready, a big cozy bed is naturally a must. Handsome gathers some branches to set up a mattress bed. The moment he sits down on it, the morning's fatigue instantly vanishes. Next he heads to the stream to find some stones to build the shelter's load-bearing pillars. The gaps between the stones are filled with mud. This increases friction, making the stacked pillars much sturdier. He only needs to build 2 sections to ensure safety. Then Handsome hauls in some logs to reinforce the front, to prevent any collapse. He just needs to drop in 2 beams and tamp them down with a big foot stomp for perfection. After finishing all this, he feels the inside is still missing something, so he sets to work, making himself a wilderness dining table. Just drive branches into the wall to form a tabletop, and support it with wooden posts for rock-solid stability. This craftsmanship would take our village at least a day. As for building the walls, he needs to find more suitable materials. In the forest, weathered deadwood like this is everywhere, making ideal raw materials for building. Handsome first finds a log to serve as the top ridge beam, then wastes no time starting the roof framework. These thick logs provide plenty of support, while leaving space for the front door. Just then, a rumble of thunder breaks the forest silence. He immediately sits on his bed and prays for no rain, but after waiting a long while, the worst doesn't happen, leaving Handsome both surprised and delighted. He quickly resumes building the remaining framework. In the middle section, he chooses to lay down slender branches, then binds vines together to form an arched doorway. After securing it with wild hemp rope, knots tied, he evenly lays down the next batch of short logs. Inside, a gorgeous basic frame emerges. To protect against heavy rain, Handsome quickly puts up a tarp and seals the surrounding gaps with wild concrete, so even a massive rainstorm can't touch him. For the protruding door frame, Handsome covers it with moss, which not only keeps out the rain, but also gives the whole place a scenic, distinctive look. To keep the warmth inside the shelter from escaping too fast, he layers a thick coat of dirt over the top. Once that's done, Handsome gathers a sack of fallen leaves nearby. Watch him scatter them continuously. The golden leaves over the shelter surface, seemingly like magic, blend the shelter right into its surroundings. Heart. Now the cabin is just missing a door to be complete. He has to finish it before nocturnal beasts arrive. Luckily, for someone with 2.5 years of building experience, this is a total breeze. Relying on his seasoned technique, he whips up a door in no time. Installing it reveals a snug, seamless fit, though the way it opens is a bit unique. How do you guys rate this door? Out of 10 points, what score would you give? After finishing up the entire cabin, he starts preparing today's meal. A pot of delicious, warming ginger milk tea, paired with Handsome's appetizing stir-fried rice noodles. Just looking at it makes your mouth water. Night quietly falls. Forest insect chirps grow clearer. Handsome sits by his hand-built wilderness dining table, enjoying his meal in huge bites. He's totally nailing this wild lifestyle. Flames flare up in the fireplace, toasting the rough rock. Walls nice and cozy, like the cabin's very own beating heart. Through cold nights and stormy weather ahead, it will silently guard him. If it were you, living out in the wilderness, would you dare live in a house like this? Let me know your answer in the comments.